Thank you for joining Wars of the Rosies. And this is Antiquity Manuscript from the Encyclopedia of Freemasonry by Albert G. Mackey. Antiquity Manuscript. This celebrated manuscript is now and has long been in the possession of the Lodge of Antiquity at London. It is stated in the subscription to have been written in 1686 by Robert Padgett, clerk to the Worshipful Society of the Freemasons of the City of London. The whole manuscript was first published by W.J. Ewan in his Old Charges of British Freemasons, page 64, but a part had been previously inserted by Preston in his illustrations. And here we have evidence of a criminal inaccuracy of the Masonic writers of the last century, who never hesitated to alter or interpolate passages in old documents whenever it was required to confirm a preconceived theory. Thus, Preston had intimated that there was, before 1717, an installation ceremony for newly elected masters of lodges, which is not true, and inserts what he calls the ancient charges that were used on this occasion, taken from the manuscript of the Lodge of Antiquity. To confirm the statement that they were used for this purpose, he cites the conclusion of the manuscript in the following words: "These be all the charges and covenants that ought to be read at the installment of master, or making of a Freemason or Freemasons." The words in italics are not to be found in the original manuscript, but were inserted by Preston. Brother E. Jackson Barron laid an exact transcript made of this manuscript, which he carefully collated, from which copy it was published by Brother Ewan. Brother Barron gives the following description of the document. The manuscript copy of the Charges of Freemasons is on a roll of parchment 9 feet long by 11 inches wide, the roll being formed of 4 pieces of parchment glued together. And some years ago, it was partially mounted, but not very skillfully, on a backing of parchment for its better preservation. The rolls are headed by an engraving of the royal arms after the fashion usual in deeds of the period, the date of the engraving in this case being fixed by the initials at the top, I2R. Under this engraving are emblazoned in separate shields the arms of the City of London, which are too well known to require description, and the arms of the Masons of London. Sable on a chevron between 3 castles argent, a pair of compasses of the first surrounded by appropriate mantling. The writing is a good specimen of the ordinary law writing of the times, interspersed with words and text. There is a margin of about an inch on the left side, which is marked by a continuous double red line throughout, and there are similar double lines down both edges of the parchment. The letter W is used throughout the manuscript for V, with both 2 or 3 exceptions. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Rosies. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.